How's it going? Hey, Fook. How's it going, my good sir? I will say I did find this available on Amazon for like 50 bucks. So they are still available. I think they had it in orange and then black. But this is a fun one. Really like this one. And don't forget, being a member, now you have had a Baron's. I have not. Ever heard of a Baron's Nakama? No, I haven't. Hmm. Ooh, don't forget, now I think there's like a special picture you can post now too, or badge, or whatever they call those things. I don't have a lot of them there yet, but I think I have one or two. Oh yeah? Is it a slip joint or a folder? Their slip joints look appealing, but I don't know about their folders. No, like when you're a member of a channel, you can post a little. There's the looks like an iridium. That could be cool. Well, I should get my iridium out sometime. I need to cycle through some stuff. What is this thing down here? Oh, oh yeah. This came in that box that Wolfman sent me. It's pretty cool. Yeah, when you like click on the button where there's like the emojis. Yes, an emoji. That's what I was thinking of. I made an emoji for members. I feel like this has a lizard name, and I can't remember what it is, but it's cool. I don't have Oh, it's not showing them. I'll have to go in and see what's going on then. Okay, let's pull this one out. Hey, everybody. Got some cool stuff to talk about. Just slide some stuff around. I don't know what happened today. I posted this video that I thought was really good of this Workos, which I'm really liking, except it's not magnetic. Otherwise, it's like $20, but it pushes out up to 600 lumens. And I'm liking this a lot. Plus, you can choose like soft light or, like white light, crazy bright. So I'm really digging this. This is pretty cool. Hey, Henry, thank Workos for sending this out to me to check out. I also like the orange. You can get it in green and black, though, too. Although I posted the video and the short and it went nowhere, which I thought was kind of funny. But lesson learned. Let's see here. What else? Oh, so here we were talking about the other day. Yeah, that one's super nice. Just living the dream. Hope you're doing good, Henry. So this is the regular Cayman, which is still full size and basically perfect if you're going to be shanking something. And then here is the XL Cayman. Knives are life. Cliff. So this is the regular and the XL. So Off-Grid was not joking when they did their sizes of that. I thought that was pretty interesting. Let's see here. So yeah, this Workos is actually pretty awesome. Hey, Ron Crow. You're doing good. Pulled out the Jack Wolf Abalone. Um, I like these so much. Been looking at more slip joints with that, actually. But yeah, I was kind of thinking about getting your guys' opinion. So now we have channel members. Should we do it kind of like Loot does, where we have an everybody giveaway and then we have a member giveaway? I want to do a big giveaway when we got monetized, so I'm gonna reach out to some companies. So it won't be right away, but I'm gonna reach out and see if we can get somebody to sponsor something, send something cool in, or nice Eagle Scout. So I figure since we'll be the first monetized giveaway, we can come up with something big and fun. But got some cool stuff in the mail today. Not what I was expecting in the mail, so that's kind of funny. Thought I was getting some earplugs in the mail. But that's not what showed up. That must be what's coming a different day. But I was telling you guys about the slip joint company that they have two styles of slip joints, but you can change the scales real easy and they're really affordable. Hey, William. So they showed up today, and I'm actually pretty stoked on them. But they remind me of something, and I think as soon as you see, you're gonna know exactly what I'm saying. First of all, they come in, a box, but they come with a lanyard if so desired. They got the stickers, or is that a magnet? They've upgraded. It's not even a sticker; it's a magnet. So that's kind of what you get. They're called slick knives. They have a few fixed blades, but they're moving into these slip joints. They have two versions. They sent me both. So compared to even what I think of as a large slip joint, these are massive. I mean, these are massive slip joints. Super thick blade stock. Let me see something here real quick. So check out, this is my CJRB right here. What if I told you this slip joint is way bigger? Well, not way, but it's bigger than the CJRB here. And when I show it to you, this handle screams something. So I want to get your guys' opinion on it. I haven't used these. I've just opened them up and taken a look. But they're pretty cool. For the size, I think the price is right on the money. They do have a massive pocket clip, but you can remove it. Thank you, William. Are you guys ready to see this slip joint? It's insane. Hey, Blades for you. Good to see you. So here's the first one. This reminds you guys of anything? And look how thick this is on the back. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I thought, Blades for you. But it's a full-on slip. The half stop is strong, but like really quiet. Like almost like it's strong, but almost like a mushy quiet. But it gets in there good. So this is in OS 10. And I mean, this is bigger than some of my full-size knives. And this is a slippy. That pocket clip is massive, though. I would probably just remove it. But, with something this size, that's fine. So, I mean, look at this. This is like an 8-inch knife. The brand is called Slick Knives. I saw they just started an Instagram page, and they said they were doing slip joints with easy changing scales. And so I just shot them a message and was like, hey, I think that's a great idea. I'd love to check them out and show them to everybody. And they said, sure thing. So I'm gonna, yeah, I know, Ron. This Artisan is the Clio. It's a smaller one, but it fits great because it's got that big choil. It is an S90, and this is copper. You can get it in copper or titanium with a titanium pocket clip. Really great button lock. So then the other one they sent me is the sheep's foot version. So yeah, it does have its half stop. But yeah, these are massive. So these are strong. So then they sent me, so I'll do it in a video. I won't do it right now because I haven't even messed with them yet. But the interesting thing is, yeah, almost. Price, they run $49 each, which I think for the size, I think that's a really good deal. So the other thing is, they sell the it's all G10. They sell different ones, and they're $14 a set, which is crazy good compared to some of the other scales. So they sent me some blue ones, and I asked for some yellow ones. So they sent me these, and they're interchangeable with either knife because they have the same handle. So it's $14 a set, and like $49 on the knife, so under $100, and you could change it up quite a bit, which I think is kind of cool. You don't have to buy multiple versions of the knife there. You can just buy the different scales and change it up when you feel like it. And they have like, I don't know, maybe 10 different color choices. So, we'll give them a try. These are huge. I didn't realize they were going to be so big. Either way, I really like the fact that, hello, I like the fact that they're trying something new, and that, in the slip joint world, I mean, this is huge, but the fact that we'll be able to change the scales and stuff, I like that concept. And knowing how big these are and the price, I'm digging it. I have not tried them out. I literally just got them. Here's my invoice. But let's see, just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, that's my fault. Okay, so they might need a little touch up. Or I just need to do one sheet instead of two. Yeah, these are going to need a little touch up. Let's check out this other one. Oh, this one's good. Maybe it was me. Let me see. Try this one again. Oh. No, this one needs touched up. The other one's right on the money. But so yeah, these are pretty cool, I think. For the price point, and they're starting out, it's an interesting deal. But I was curious what your guys' thoughts were, and we'll go from there. And let's see here. So another one that I've been stoked about, the Mallory design, which I need to clean. I had it with me while I was painting, but I've just been blown away with is the Droma here. And then, of course, one of my favorite slip joints here, this Kershaw in 8CR, still stumps a tree. And this one does not have a half stop. And it's got a fingernail clippers, so you cannot beat that. What do you guys got in the pockets today? Ain't none for now. Oh, nice. Let's see here. Got the CMB. This is the Explorer. I messed that one up, didn't I? 59 bucks, 14C, micarta, really good crossbar. And they send cool stickers too. Definitely dig how they do their sharpening, Joel. And I know I've said that before, but I think they have one of the best ideas there is for that. And you can also get your hand in there too. So the wrap 1.5 with tie scales, nice. That's the Magna Cut one then, isn't it? Nice. Had this out just a little bit ago. I know this has some sort of lizard type name, but I can't remember. It's got some great ergos. And it's a little slicey one. Some really good textured G10, Damascus, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see here. MC's on tonight. We'll see if Kenman pops on from the fair. See if he's still drunk from yesterday. He did not want to drink water. Oh, yeah. Just called the lizard. All right, so I was right on the money. Oh, nice, Gons. I will be checking that out. But so now that we have memberships, I was thinking about doing it the way Loot does, where we could have everybody giveaway and a member giveaway. But for the first one, I wanted to get some cool stuff, so I was thinking about hitting up some places. And if there's any, realistic place in mind, I'm open, all ears. See what some companies might have. And I can't guarantee that any of them will listen or not, but, I might try CMB. I might try TPK. Maybe I'll even try Jack Wolf. I don't know. Contact Cold Steel. That might be an idea. I've never reached out to them before, but that might be a good one. I'll put that down. You know, I think it depends what you get. You know, I stick to some of the more classic ones. I think that I try to get Fukin FM1. Hey Ron, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. We're talking monetize now and have memberships. So I was thinking about asking companies about maybe if they want to sponsor a giveaway, and who would we ask? So that's the tough question. Maybe off grid. I could get G-Ball to pull some strings or something. Oh, I'll try Gons, but I don't think they will even read my email. McNeese, you know, my friend Chris at Lone Star might have a connection to McNeese, so maybe Oz Machine. How am I supposed to get like a Rosie sent to me and then give it away? I mean, you think Medford would? If I called Medford and said, "Hey, you want to give me something?" I don't think he's gonna. I will say this. One time I did see on TikTok some people were selling some counterfeit Medfords, and I called, and the phone got picked up immediately. I told them what was going on, and they were totally like, "Thank you, F those people." Devo, I will definitely, you know, yeah, I'll see what Lefty's got to say. That'd be pretty sweet. Mr. Eddie? Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, TRM sponsored one just a few months ago on the TikTok, so I don't know if they're gonna send me. They've already sent me two. I don't know if they'll send me a third. I could always try, but I just don't want to wear out my welcome. Hey, Kathleen. Ooh, Orion. That's a good one, Gons. Yeah, I'll ask Casey. I know he's really low on stuff right now, though, so I don't know. Because I talked to Casey quite a bit, but if he doesn't have it for sale, that's usually he doesn't have much. Yeah, Gons, David is awesome, and he might be up for something like that. Marbles. I could hit up Marbles. That might be cool. Yeah, because even if they didn't want to send something, or they sent something, you know, it's affordable. I haven't yet, Kathleen. I was waiting for you and Ron. So Kaiser, so Ron, here's my tricky situation. When I hit 1K, I had messaged Kaiser and they said they were going to send me some stuff for a giveaway. So I held off on the giveaway, and they never sent it. I reached back out and said, "Hey, you know, I'm not trying to be greedy, but you guys said you might send out like a swag pack or something." And then they just stopped responding to me. Needless to say, they have messaged me on TikTok about they've sent me a couple knives to review. But yeah, Kaiser has went through quite a few people. It is kind of hard to get a hold of Kaiser. So it's not that I won't, it's just that the likelihood is very minimal. Hey Shay. All sorts of stuff we can go over. So I dropped a video today. Waylon! Oh, thanks for joining, man. Much appreciated. I dropped a video on this Workos, and I'm loving this thing. Has up to 600 lumens. You can choose like natural light or like white light, which I like. It's not magnetic, but it has the clip. It's very light in aluminum. I'm really liking this thing. So let's see here. Where were we? Let me start. Okay. So I will show some art in a minute. What we were talking about is now that we have memberships, I might, hey Mick, I might do like a, we'll see how it goes and what everybody decides. But if we did it like Loot, where we had a giveaway for everybody and then we had a members giveaway. So that's one thing we're discussing. The other thing is a company by the name of Slick Knives. They're new. They sent me some slip joints. They're huge. We just pulled these out a moment ago. They do have a half stop, but it's like very quiet. But when it gets in there, it's the handle does remind me of a rat. But I mean, this is like an 8-inch knife. They're in Oz 10. So that's the spear point. Here is they're calling it the sheep's foot. It does have quite a large pocket clip. But then the thing that they sent me also, so the knives run $49 each. And then you can buy scales. They have about 10 different colors. And the scales are $14 each. And they work on both knives. So they sent me blue and some yellow ones. So I'll do some videos on that. But man, these are like full-size knives. About ZT, you know, I could try. I don't know what kind of luck I'll have, but it's definitely worth a shot. I haven't talked to them. Maybe I'll try reaching out to them or Kershaw. I'll put that down on my list as well. Hey, B Shady. Hi, Torch. Yeah, it's good to see you. Hey, none for now. That is exactly what has happened for me. That is exactly. Let me see. So I'll show some. Here's one of them. For some reason, y'all. Now I still have to do some sanding on these, but here's another one. Thank you, Kathleen. And then I really like how this one came out. Ron Crow, thank you. Thank you for joining. And then I also did just a couple of these where I took paint chip sandals from Home Depot and painted on them. There's that one. And there's this one. Those are fun. Thank you, Ron. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people that pour resin. My only issue is it's the one thing people don't take into account is you really need a ventilated area. Resin can be tough on the lungs, and I have asthma. But yeah, it's really cool, and something I've definitely considered. Um, let's see, here's another one, and yeah. So I enjoy doing these, and I'm gonna probably get these out to the gallery, and see if they get snatched up. Now I'm gonna take my Dremel. I take my Dremel to like the edges, and then I'm actually I'm gonna get a belt sander and smooth, well, rough up just a little bit. It gives it a lot of character when they're done. Thank you, Shay. And I showed that one. And there's this one. Unless I showed that one and not this one, maybe. Then kind of had a similar color palette to a lot of them. But that orange was speaking to me. Thank you, Mick. Masks. So when I paint, I don't really need to. Let me see if I've got. Most of my paints, I use golden. I don't have it to pull out right this second, but I use golden paint. It's like a liquid high flow. They're not. They're acrylic. They're not. Why am I drawing a blank? They're not oils. They're acrylic. So that's definitely helpful. Awesome. Thank you, B Shady. Yeah. And so yeah, I'm very cautious about what I use and or if I need to have some sort of protection. Nice. Yeah, I love acrylics. The thing with acrylics is it's easier to get a lot of movement and quick drying, whereas oils can be richer, but they're for more longer process. And right now, the paint I use from Golden is fairly high end. So they have what they call 100-year light fast guarantee. So basically, they guarantee the paint won't fade unless you leave it out in the sun permanently. And they honor that. So I don't have to put a clear coat over it because I hate doing that. I like it where the texture sticks out. There's two mindsets about that where people think you have to protect it, but unless you're throwing food on it that you got to wash off or something, it really isn't gonna hurt the painting. But I try my best and I use the best materials I can. And all my stuff's directly on wood. I've done canvas before, but right now I'm much into the wood phase. I think it's more stable and easier to paint on. And one less thing. Paintings in your garage. Yeah, it's such a good release, and the place that let me use the space agreed today to let me be able to use the space once a month for a few days each month. So I'm really stoked about that. So these I'll be taken to the gallery probably next week. I might save one for a giveaway if there's enough interest. I could do a painting giveaway. Hey Neil, how's it going? Robin. Oh, that's fine, Robin. Sometimes I just pick a color or something and I don't even know what I want. Sometimes I roughly plan them out now, but what I do is I sketch a little bit every day, and that helps kind of get the where to begin out of my head. knowing that it doesn't have to be a permanent piece that I'm making. I'm just letting some ideas out. That'd be dope. Okay, Shay. Definitely. Still paint at home. I do a lot of sketching, some smaller painting at home. Like, I'll do works like this stuff here at home, but I have made so many spills of paint on the floor and everywhere um, that it's really best that, like, the more open space I have, um, the more open the painting feels, if that makes sense. Like, I have more room to move around. Hey, Tegan. More room to move around, get my, my hand motions going. I use a lot of like rulers and things like that. So I have my ideas in my head of what I want and what I'm trying to express. And then I have, of course, the colors that I got to work with. But like, the biggest thing is when I do like splatters and stuff, I have, I try to keep it very unique, the splatters I do. And it's very much, I just cover my hands and it goes everywhere. So sometimes it's best to just have somewhere else to do it that is not a problem of getting a little bit of paint anywhere. Kind of a long-winded answer, I guess, but yeah. Hey, Dan Stan. But pulled the Jack Wolf out today, as I love this abalone. And I've seen there's still some of those TPK hot brass and abalone available, and I'm trying to decide if I should jump on that or not. Used to throw a sheet down when you painted. Yeah, I have a tarp, but it's almost like I need to just be inside of a box. Oh, I saw that, Robin, and that's what got me thinking, because I was kind of looking at them, but I was like, I don't know. And then I saw that, and I was like, oof, maybe I should jump on one of those. Yeah. No matter how much I try to be clean, and then, I'm focusing on being clean, not the painting, and then inevitably I make a mess anyways. Oh, I highly recommend it, Dan. For being just... the only opening is the hole. It's extremely fidgetable. And if you guys haven't started following Mallory on YouTube, he is doing a giveaway. I think, does that end today or tomorrow? Shay's on day 7 of this one. Yeah, I've had this probably half the week. It seems like it's been about every other day. I'm just like, nope, I'm putting it back in the pocket. It's a good one. Yeah, same here. Oh, that would be cool. That'd be cool, Be Shady. And then, so this is the off-grid Cayman, which is really cool. This one's in D2, and then here's the Cayman XL, and this one's in 14C, but it's massive. The giveaways today, cool. I have to check that out. Saw Shay go live last night, which was awesome. Saw Tegan go live last night, which was awesome. Got to see Kenman go live from the fair. I remember the last year when he was at the fair, and it was hard to believe it's already been that long. Let's see here. So MC's on tonight, Bees is on, everybody on the Friday night's on. G-Ball on tonight? Oh yeah, I can just sit and listen to Shay jam forever. All right, well, have a good one, Fook. Okay. Oh, I didn't get a chance to pick them up yet. I was gonna run some errands, and then I had to put air in my tire. Oh, G-ball Saturday. Okay. So yeah, I gotta run out and pick up some sprinkles and a couple other things, and then what else was I gonna do? Oh, I gotta go get a belt sander, just a little small one. So for the larger paintings, the Dremel kind of takes a while. So if I get a belt sander, I'm going to it won't take as long. It will look a lot more it'll fit better. Forgive me this time. Tegan went live. Well, I'm in Central Time Zone, and it was like 8 something. Because Kenman was only live for a little over an hour last night because he was at the fair, and I hope he goes live again today from the fair. That was kind of fun to watch. We just got to convince him to drink some more water. But yeah, I'll do some reaching out to some companies, and we'll kind of go from there um, as to what we'll see. You think I'm going to start getting a shirt or hat with the logo on? I've been thinking about it. Um, I've been thinking about getting a new logo at the same time. So there's a possibility. I'm just not sure how long it'll be. Um, yeah. So, and if there's enough interest in it too, I was pricing out some stuff. So it's definitely on my mind. Yep, everybody follow everybody. Ganj just released his video, so definitely go check that out. Awesome. Good to know. I was thinking hats might be kind of cool, but shirts are always fun too. I'll price them out and see what comes out best. They'll probably be close to the same as my guess. Definitely not me. But yeah, you guys helped me come up with a good list of places to reach out to. Can't promise that they'll listen, but I can always try. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, if anybody wants to drop their links, feel free. Nice, Neil. I wonder if One Moon. Oh, that'd be good. Um, I like to come up with the ideas, but sometimes the execution, I'm never pleased with what I do. So I do reach out sometimes to other artists. Yeah, I hope so, Ron. I think that'd be really cool, and maybe some companies that aren't reached out to as much for that kind of stuff. So thank you for posting that, Ron. Um, Be Shady. It varies. These recent ones, I recently went to Lake Michigan on a trip, and the waves, and I walked all the way out to a lighthouse that only had about a foot between me and the water on each side, and I can't swim. And it was pretty deep. And kind of that struggle of wanting to get all the way there, but it was narrowing, and the waves were actually pretty big. So then, just between that and then, you know, typical problems we all deal with, in life, people, government, all that kind of stuff. Try to let some frustration out in a positive way, and things like that. The crazy Workos light with the wings. With wings? I'll have to check that out. Just looked it up. Nice. Oh, who's my top inspiration? Sorry. What's funny is I would say like old paintings. I'm a huge fan of Monet. I'm a huge fan of Keith Haring, street art, things like that. I'm also a big fan of minimalist paintings, which is definitely not what I do. um, but I'll come up with a list, and I will. I'll share some Insta pages or something, so you guys can check them out. Hey, Joe. Yeah, we had a really cool. They had a really cool Keith Haring display in Iowa City over the end of last year, and I went at the beginning of this year, and it was amazing. I would love to have a very unique style that I could just show up with, put on a wall, and walk away like that. I think that's amazing. Hey, Dwayne. I do. Abstract art is probably. I mean, it's pretty close to my favorite. Oh, I saw that too, Shay. I was like, I wanted to message and be like, I'll take it, but I figured that's probably gonna cost more than I could handle. Um, but yeah, there's artists that just stick out to me. So it's pretty cool. In Iowa City, actually, we have the largest Jackson Pollock painting there is. It is like 20 foot by 10 foot. It's massive. Um, and I wouldn't say he's like one of my top, but seeing something like that is it's pretty crazy. I'm much more pulled in by colors. Um, oh, definitely, definitely. Be shady. That, yeah. I'll have to check out that new Workos. Yeah, I just got this one in and I love it. Workos does amazing lights for the price. This is about 600 lumens for 20 bucks. Um, and I like that this gives you like a soft light, or you can switch it to just like white. So you can really tell the difference between the two. Um, so I'm digging this one quite a bit. Nice. Yeah, he's not one of my top, but there is things that in his paintings that I find interesting. Like, there's definitely spots he leaves untouched, which, when I was first doing bigger paintings, I felt like I had to cover every square inch, but you don't have to. Cool. Tattoo some graffiti flowers with ink splashes around your wrist. Cool. That's real cool. But I wish I could just pull them up right now. There's a guy currently. He's Russian, but he's in Spain now. And he does very minimalist, large, abstract stuff. And I'll have to share his stuff. Thank you, Dan. Oh yeah, but I'll get some names together for another live, and maybe we'll figure out how to like pull them up and check them out or something. I definitely like a lot of different stuff, but definitely inspiring. Sometimes when I'm having a block, I'll go to the museum or to an art gallery and not look for something to, mimic or something, just get the ideas flowing. Yes, let's see here. Literally pushing buttons. Yeah, I'll definitely come up and we'll do like an art live. We'll talk about artists and some other stuff. On the Workos site, you can use the 10% discount too. Nice. I'm gonna have you DM me, Shay. I haven't gotten a new skateboard in quite a long time, and I have an idea of what I'm thinking about getting. But I used to ride think boards. They were pretty narrow, but they were fun. So yeah, we're gonna have. I'm gonna message you later about ideas. And yeah, hey Mallory, how's it going? Talking art and all sorts of knives. I got sent the CJRB and I'm loving it. And it turns out it's probably been out for like 5 years, but I'm liking it. And then of course telling everybody about this one. And here. If you guys aren't following Mallory, give him a follow. Some really cool stuff. You can see designs and all sorts of cool stuff. So is anybody going to the New York Knife Show? Anybody in the area? There's always time, Mick. Hey, El Nav, how's it going? Oh, yeah, let's see here. Would somebody like to post that? Anybody would like to drop his YouTube and his website, that would be awesome. Yeah, it had a like Scora or something. And I checked, and the titanium pocket clip was standard on it. You can get it in black and orange. I found it on. You can get it on Amazon still, like 50 something, I think. But this was sent to me by somebody, and I'm digging it. It's a good one. Thank you, Shay. And then this company called Slick Knives sent me in some just massive slip joints. I mean, geez, these things are huge. But they also sent me scales so you can change them out. I do get a rat vibe off of this. Hope anybody else getting that? All right, let's all go spend some money on one. Let's see here. Yeah, so Rock CJRB, they're nice, but getting a hold of them, um, at least for me, anyways, it's very it's very rare to get a hold of them. I message them anytime I post a video and stuff, and getting a reply back is really hard. Otherwise, I would totally hit them up and be like, for the giveaway, let's get some of these. Hey, Twisted Sis. Hope you're doing good. Well, yeah, it's good to see everybody today, and let's see here. Been doing some cleaning up this week. Don't worry, I won't be doing anything ridiculous. Nothing too crazy here. Organizing, and school starts next week, so trying to think. Good. That's good to hear. It's better to start off with a smaller company. Oftentimes it can be, but sometimes it's hit or miss. The very first time I asked the company about a giveaway, giveaways are different than asking for something. But the very first giveaway, I gave away one of my own. My second giveaway was I asked Concept, and Gons won that. They sent a mini Corvid. Let's see here. Rosecraft, they have given me one or two knives for giveaways. Maybe even just trying to think of different companies maybe that we don't as much, but maybe let's see here. Finch. I could message Finch. Talk to them a few times. Maybe they would be interested. You haven't heard back from them, Dan? Try it. Just, keep on them. I messaged them, and it took them, a day or so, but these things are beasts. These are gonna be fun. I'm gonna put these through the test. They're so beefy. Maybe Flitanium, but we've got some. I've never hit up Cold Steel. I might try them. Orion. David's a great guy. I know Lefty really well, so definitely Henry. Yeah, I'm gonna do some reaching out, and I'm gonna try to get, I'll have like the swag packs and everything, but I'm gonna try to get a couple things so that we'll for the first one we'll try to do like an everybody giveaway, and then uh, a members giveaway, and then we'll go from there and see how people like it. If we want to change things up, we always can. Nothing's set in stone. And, I hear you, be shady on that. I've got a couple things I'm thinking about trading, but it's been kind of slow on that side, but that's fine. Um, so yeah, let's see here. So tonight, MC's on, B's, the usuals. I'm hoping Kenman pops in from the fair. Let's see here. Check out Mallory's page. If there's anything else, if anybody else is going live tonight, let me know. We'll make sure that people send people your way, and I think that's what I have for today. But see you later, Tegan. Good to see you in those lives. Those are always fun. But yeah, I think I'll probably head out and see you guys in the lives, and hope you guys have an awesome night. Hey, Fred, we're just getting ready to sign off, but your Katie came at a donkey and fell in love. Oh, man. He should have just hung out in that goat barn the whole time. All right, have a good one, Mallory. Oh, yeah? What show was that, Fred? You in New York? Right back at you, be shady. Nice. I wish I could have been there. There's so many people there, and have a great day, Ron. And I'll text Kenman and tell him we all want to see him go live from the animal house. Thanks everybody for stopping in, and for all the good ideas. And Marco, good to see you. And I'll catch you on the next one.